Well, it is 4:32. I have been in bed literally all day. But I have a theory now. I'm thinking about it. I got out here and I was looking around. I got out of bed because I had to go get the mail. Steven had to go and so here, and I look at that thing right there. And I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. So I just was feeling a little bit off this morning, not like bad, just like a little bit off, a little bit emotional. And so I went back to sleep and I woke up at noon with this terrible headache, which made the other, and then kind of nausea. I was like, oh, what is, I'm pretty sure I'm just going through caffeine withdrawal. So I'm gonna have a cup of coffee and see if that helps that. But it's sad because I was supposed to go to a writing group today. It's an hour south of here. So I was like, if I'm feeling this terrible, I do not want to be going to a writing. I don't want to drive an hour for this. So I didn't even finish my story because I was just sleeping all day. So if it was literally just caffeine withdrawal the entire time, I would be upset. I did get, however, a VHS of the Choir Boys, because I just read the book and I loved it. So I wanted to get the movie. What are you doing? So I'm gonna drink my coffee. I'm gonna watch this. It did not like my DVD player, so I'm gonna try it in the computer because normally that works out fine. And then if by the end of it all my headache is gone, I'm gonna be a little bit upset. Not gonna lie. Okay, I did finish watching this. My headache is pretty much completely gone now. But the writing group did get canceled because a lot of people called out, so I'm not missing anything. This movie, I think my main and really only problem with this movie is that Mila Kunis is like 15 years too old for the role. Like, she did great, and if this movie had been made 15 years ago, she would have been great. But like, she is visibly an adult, like a middle-aged woman, and that's not a bad thing. But Ani is supposed to be like 30 at most, and just the clear age difference between her and Finn Wittrock was like a little bit jarring. And the clear age difference between her and the person who was supposed to be like 2 years older than her when they were in school, whoever played Dean as an adult, it's a little bit jarring. But no, I did cry, and I think I'm gonna go make a pizza or something right now. I don't know. Here we are. Alright, I do want to briefly talk about how I'm feeling about the Buffalo Hunter. I'm like halfway through it now. I'm sad. I'm very sad. That's about where we're at. It's making me really sad. And it's consistently making me very sad. I don't know, it's beautiful. It's definitely more literary than any of the other stuff. I would say it's closer to something like The Only Good Indians than like the Indian Lake trilogy. So I don't think it's gonna hit as one of like my favorite Stephen Graham Jones books of all time, but it is fucking gorgeous. Look at this. And it is very sad. So right, I'm gonna go for a walk. What I've been doing on walks the past couple days is I've been listening to this on Spotify. And I'm not a very good audiobook listener. Like, I really have to focus because most of the time I just listen to music when I'm walking because my mind kind of goes all over the place. But I've been trying it. So I'm gonna do that, see how much I can get listened to. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about how Nana was going, because I've shown you my word counts. I haven't really talked about it. I'm still really in that phase where I'm really trying to get to know the characters because they're all new characters. We got a couple of returners, but the big thing about this one is if you've read the Pentology, this is one of those times that Michael is off looking for Casey. But Michael has gotten captured because we're in a division that we haven't really explored yet, that we don't really explore in the main series, and so the only other character that that we even see in the mythology is Nikotas, who is very briefly in book 3, on one of the other times that Michael's off for Casey. So it's been interesting trying to get to know all the other characters and like kind of how they work and how they fit together. There's something about writing this book that just feels so like nostalgic, and I guess that's probably because I wrote all of the first drafts for all the Pentology books when I was like in high school. So just the process of writing it feels a lot more like I'm in high school, which is kind of, it's been kind of fun, honestly, in a way that, I mean, like the Otts Boys drafts are really fun, but this is fun in kind of a different way. I don't know, especially because like my writing has grown and changed so much, obviously, since I've been 13 years old. But no, that's kind of where we're at. We're still kind of figuring out the characters. I kind of know the vague plot, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. I did finish my story for my writing group though. It's fun. It's about a worm. I love a worm story. Decided to try my hand at one. It's like 4 p.m. I'm gonna go out for my last walk, but I am gonna double check because right now I'm like in the middle of one of the Etsy chapters, but it is one that has like a thing here, so I'm going to double check to see if the audiobook is split up like that, or if not, because I do want to finish this book. And I have been kind of enjoying hopping between the audiobook and reading the physical book. Like when I'm home, I read it. When I'm on my walks, I'm listening. So I'm going to double check that. If it is, I'm just going to go for my walk. If it's not, I'm going to finish up this chapter and then I'm going to go for my walk. So, boom. Ending the day at 2,138 words. Alright, to get back on par, the goal today is hit 10,000, which is possible. I'm at 83.98 now. That's like 1,700 more words, a little bit less. And I've been writing about 2,000 a day. I hope so. Alright, I'm not feeling super well. I would still like to get out and go for a walk. We'll see how long of a walk it is. I did have to like stop yoga halfway through today because it was just like, cannot do it today. But I would still like to go outside. It's like 60 degrees. That's nice. Unfortunately, I'm all done with the Buffalo Hunter, so like I don't really want to listen to this. So I'm reading next. Even if it does have an audiobook, so I'll probably just listen to music, maybe podcast. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna see. We'll see just how long I'm walking. Beautiful walk. Walking is nice because you can just walk forever. But yeah, let's see. I would really like to finish Daughter of Darkness today. It's got longer chapters, so I think it's possible. I don't think it's one I'm going to care that much about. See, for VC Andrews, you know, like this is one of the ones that is not written by her. It's one of the ghostwritten ones. And really, honestly, the only VC Andrews books worth reading and keeping around are the Flowers in the Attic series. Like, I've read Ruby, I've read the Wildflowers books. Flowers in the Attic and the subsequent books, like I've only read the first two. They've both been batshit and wonderful. So I'm hoping I can just speed through Daughter of Darkness today. That's my goal. The main character is straight up trying to murder this guy right about now. Not this guy. That guy. The glasses kid, who's not in the scene because he just interrupted them, is my favorite part of this movie. He's the only half good actor. Him and I guess.
Look, Owen, I know you're trying to get a plan together and I really appreciate that, but...
Him. So close.